Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, well at least the candle went out when it fell, so that's fine. Oh, what a great date. G'day, I'm Aussie Ferret. Thank you for joining me for this Valentine's date. I hate this intro. Don't know why you had to go and sit on a high chair, but that's fine. This is gonna be a candleless date. It's gonna be candlelit, but the universe had other plans. Today we'll be feasting on a Totally Vegan by Charlie Valentine's box. This one is a bit smaller than the one that they advertised online because I got the singles box. I didn't know if you were going to be joining me or not, so I had to, improvise. But we've got a cheesecake, we've got dipping chocolate with strawberries and marshmallows. We've got chocolate hearts and I think caramel filled chocolate hearts. We've got a wagon wheel and some chocolate cookies. So very exciting. I'll just plate that up. Why have you got me shaking? I'm so lucky for you to join me. I'm gonna panda. I'm gonna become a panda, clearly a dragon. And then of course we've also got the appetizer. Grapetizer. I'll pour that in a minute. Oh, this chair is gonna get on my nerve. I will be answering 36 questions, which should supposedly make you fall in love with me. Now I know what you're thinking. How is that even possible? I do wound, okay? These questions supposedly make you feel a little bit more connected, which can lead to love. So I will give them my best shot at answering whilst feasting, thanks to Totally Vegan by Charlie and appetizer, of course. So let's get started. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? My parents once got to instantly talking about my parents. What a great date. They got to have dinner with Billy Boyd, who is Pippin from Lord of the Rings. I would love to have an experience like that. I think Billy Boyd. I'm gonna give you the bigger glass because this is gonna be a tough one to get through. So there you go. This is all in set 1 as well. There's 3 sets, so we're in set 1. Question 2, would you like to be famous in what way? I don't know if I would be able to handle being famous per se. I'm gonna take a sip and think. I would like my channel and my videos to hopefully reach out to more people eventually down the track. Not for the fame, but because I like entertaining people and I like to think there are more people that I can entertain, but I don't want to be famous in that you walk down the street and people are like, oh my god, it's Aussie Ferret. I'm a bit of a private person, I say, as I answer 36 intimate questions. Alright, question 3. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why? How dare you? That would suggest that I do telephone calls. I like to know what my purpose of calling is, how I'm going to go about that, not writing out a full script. Why? To prevent this with the long pauses and the confusion and stuff. There's a lot of construction happening around the place, so you might hear some and all that. My apologies. Blame it on this restaurant that we're clearly in. I mean, they let someone with a dragon onesie in. I'm hoping a grown adult, you're a grown adult, yes? Okay, otherwise this isn't a date. Grown adult, sit on a high chair. The standards aren't very high. Question 4, what would constitute a perfect day for you? Alright, I'm gonna start eating on some of this stuff because this looks so good. Plus, I don't like answering questions. Oh, it's melty. Oh, it's cause I'm all hot and bothered. Look at those layers. This is good. Plus, you can't tell now, but it was heart-shaped. Now it's butt-shaped, but it was heart-shaped. A perfect day. Well, for one, there's not construction happening everywhere. I would have time to do gaming and some video editing, catch up with some people, like some friends. I would have friends. I'm gonna wait for that plane to go past as well. My goodness, we're in a busy area. Everything's happening. Basically, I'd like time to do my hobbies. Whether that's stuff for the channel or some of my other personal video editing of family holiday vlogs, or making more creepy toys, and then doing some gaming and a bit of socializing in there as well. 5, when did you last sing to yourself or to someone else? Oh god, so that would have been probably years and years ago. I'm not one for singing. That's the end of that. Was I meant to warm this? I've got a thing I can put it in, like a tea light candle. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Feel free to sing to yourself. I'm all shaky. Stop being so cute and then I won't be nervous on this date. I'm gonna try some cheesecake. This looks good. Oh, made a noise. Ooh. Ooh. A lot of passion fruit. A lot of passion. And passion fruit. That's a great pickup line. 6. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? I would say mind. You don't need to have a great body to do gaming and make crafts and stuff like that. Yeah, I just work on bigger crafts instead of the real intricate things if my fingers weren't working quite well. I'm still into the things then that I'm into now, then I think mind over body for me. This chair is so noisy. And yes, I am sitting in my gaming chair because I don't own any other nice chairs. My other chairs are covered in candle wax, apparently. 7. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Wow. You feeling the love yet? My own stupidity or poor timing, probably. Just say more or less. I'll say less and I'll say that. Okay, number 8. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Well, judging by what I can tell, you're probably also single because you're watching this. Well, if you're watching this video, then chances are you maybe give things a go that aren't like super mainstream, a little bit unusual looking, you're not really certain about it, but you give it a go still, which I do like doing. You're probably alive still, so that's pretty good. I'm also alive. We're both drinking appetizer. 9. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? Yeah, I'd say supportive family. They've got to put up with a lot from me and they're still really caring. My parents recently moved interstate, but they're still huge support and all that, even though they can't physically be in person with me anymore. Oh, it's melting! Oh, that looks so good! Oh, thank goodness we cut through any kind of second of personal vulnerability this then. Now I'm very grateful for my family, my mum, dad and my 2 sisters, 2 older sisters. The younger one sucks, no, I'm the youngest. 10. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Alright, mum and dad, you know how I just answered how grateful I am for you? Just keep that in mind when I say all this stuff. Now, it would be my own perspective on things. Like, I grew up really comparing myself to other people. I was homeschooled, which I don't think that in itself has caused any problems or anything, but I then compare myself to other people who are in public schools and be like, am I at the same level intelligently, emotionally? It was a lot of comparing and setting unrealistic goals for myself. Ideally, I would not have done that. That would definitely make things a lot easier for me now if I hadn't done that. But I mean, when you're a kid, you don't really know any better. It's just unfortunate that those things then kind of follow you when you get older, but you work through it, you know? Oh God. 11. Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. How would I give like 4 seconds and I don't get into too much detail? This is probably going to be the one thing that's going to prevent you from falling in love with me, but I'm kind of a private person. Why am I answering these questions? Alright, let's try a biscuit. This looks good. Very nice, and they've got a soft crunch to them. Alright, I'll open up one of these hearts. I'm not going to be answering that. Look at that. It's melting everywhere. I'm sorry. It's really hot and I'm in a dragon onesie. Oh, they do really, really good chocolate at Totally Vegan by Charlie. I've got a link in the description to them as well. Very, very good stuff. Alright, where were we? Oh yes, question 12. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? Because I've been given like the option of literally anything in the world, I can't think of anything in the world. Whereas if they limited it to one thing, like one musical instrument or something like that, I'd be like, oh, ukulele. Just like the easiest thing to learn, but I couldn't do it. How about the ability to communicate with animals? That would be cool. They didn't say I had to be real, so I'm gonna say communicate with animals. Alright, we're in set 2 now. 13. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, What would you want to know? I don't know, kind of a mix, I guess, about my life and the future. Like, what does that look like, I guess, to make sure I'm heading in the right direction? I have no idea what I'm doing most days. Who knows? Who knows? Strawberry time. Go on the dip. Oh! I know what I'm doing right now. Loving this. That's probably the least enthusiastic facial expression I could have given. If you see my videos, you know I'm not one for facial expressions. So probably to know where exactly I'm meant to be heading, because I mean, I'm not too stressed about it at the moment. I'm only 22. If I do think about it, it gets stressful, but I think that's the same with most people. So 14, is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? Now that feels like a personal interrogation. Probably travel, go to the Edinburgh Fringe, which I was planning on doing. Very keen doing it. And then this, this like little thing, you might have heard of it, a worldwide pandemic, that kind of happened. So yeah, my traveling plans have definitely been put on hold. Hopefully not forever, but I don't see that happening in the immediately near future, just for safety reasons. So yeah, that's why. No need to interrogate me, okay? We're on a date. Sorry. Okay. Marshmallow time, let's go. Marshmallow goes in the dip. Nummy, yummy, that's what I meant. Oh, it's dripping. That's really yummy. Good marshmallow, it's very, very good chocolate. I'm glad I remember I have that thing. I can't believe I didn't even think, of course, the dipping chocolate, you need to be able to dip it. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot, who knows. Get a bit more of a drink. This can only end brilliantly. It only ended brilliantly, wow. 15, what is the greatest accomplishment of your life? Again, I'm only 22. I mean, keyword being accomplishment, I would say probably getting a full-time job and moving out into my own place. All things considering, what with the current state of the world and all that, and me, considering me, I guess that is a pretty big accomplishment. Yeah. Oh god, that's a pretty boring accomplishment. I don't know, it's pretty cool, it enables you to do some more stuff. I'm trying to justify myself to you now. What is going on? Next question. What do you value most in a friendship? Probably kindness and patience. I like to be around kind people. I like to think of myself as a kind person. And then ideally, they would be patient as well, because that would just help out the friendship, I think. If they're patient with me. What is your most treasured memory? I don't know about my most treasured. I shall give a few pretty damn well treasured memories. How's that? A general memory is me and my family would go on annual holidays to Port Elliot. That was very fun, enjoyable. Are you seriously vacuuming now? You're vacuuming like every goddamn day now. What are you doing? What an accomplishment living here. Alright, more cheesecake while I think of some other memories. My mouth just made a fart noise. It's a more recent memory, but I would always go to the Gummaraka Medieval Fair, which is no longer a thing, but I would always go there each year. And of course, 2020, everything was locked down. It wasn't going to happen. And so me and my family, we made our own medieval fair at home. Everyone put a lot of thought and effort into it, and it was really nice. That's a treasured, more recent memory. Ooh. And another one, my holiday trip to New Zealand with my parents. And we spent a couple weeks. It was all the different Lord of the Rings and a couple Narnia locations as well. Filming locations that we went to, that was really fun. We stayed at the Powderhorn Chateau. And I can now say that I have slept in the same bed as Orlando Bloom. He wasn't there at the time, but I can still say it happened. 18, way to balance it out. What is your most terrible memory? Wow. Way to bring the mood down. I mean, when we stayed in New Zealand, the stovetop exploded. That was horrifying, and I don't know if I had a panic attack or if that was just the closest I got to a panic attack. I was in a car crash. That wasn't a good memory. It wasn't a fatal one, obviously. I'm still here. Sorry. But no, someone just drove into the side of Mum's car. And the car just lost control. That was really scary. To terrible memories. Since we're opening up, time to open up another chocolate. Here we go. This one, I think has caramel in it. Let's see. Do you see that caramel drip? And we got more light-hearted questions now. It's meant to be an entertaining video. 19. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly. Oh god. Way to be positive. What would you change anything about the way you are now living? Why? Wow. If I was to die in exactly 1 year's time, I'd probably quit my job. Even though I said it's one of my biggest accomplishments, if you're gonna die in a year, why spend your time at work raising money that you're not gonna be able to spend? I would finish editing all the footage. Oh god. This is a bad idea. These were way more serious than I was expecting. I was kind of hoping for questions like, what's your favourite joke? Which I can answer. A woman's giving birth to twins and goes into a coma. I swear it gets funnier. Just stay with me. So when she wakes up, her brother has named her children. It was a boy and a girl. And she, knowing her brother, panics a little. Oh my god, what on earth did you name the daughter? He's like, that's Denise. She's like, oh, that's a lovely name. That's fine. Oh, what a relief. What did you name the son? He says, nephew. That's funny. Oh, my strawberry's heating up. Whoopsies. That is hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Note to self though, don't film these videos when you're really tired. We're going for something a little more light-hearted now, okay? A little bit of light-hearted love. 20, what does friendship mean to you? Well, friendship is when you and another person have mutually decided that you enjoy hanging out with each other and you want to do it more often. Whether you actually get around to doing it or not is a whole other thing. Quite a literal description would be you both mutually benefit out of happiness of each other's existence. You find ways to express that enjoyment and appreciation, whatever your love language may be. So for me, when I feel like I have a friend, someone who I care about and they care about me as well, I like to express my appreciation of their friendship through cooking for them, buying them things. I go up shopping and I see something really random, I'll absolutely get it for them. I know, I feel like that's quite a literal answer to that question. I guess the other way of going about it is it means quite a lot to me, I guess. Which it does. Connection with other human beings is pretty important. 21, what roles do you love? What roles do you love and affection play? What roles do love and affection play in your life? I was sort of trying to ask what roles do I love and affection play. I was like, what? What roles do you love? Oh my god, I'm still doing it. What roles do love and affection play in your life? I don't know, I feel they play smaller roles than like passion does. And it's not just because I'm eating a passion fruit cheesecake. I do my hobbies, I feel like that comes out of more of a passion, but then again, the passion is a love of doing something for me. So maybe, I don't know. I'm refusing to get too deep though, because I don't want to get too deep. I don't know, I guess I'm not that much of an affectionate person. Because for me, affection, I always think of it in like the more physical terms, like affectionately place your hand on someone's back or give them a hug or something like that. But with this thing going around in the world, you know, getting everyone sick and all that, there's been a lot less physical connections. So you're like, affection has gone down for me. I don't know. So I'm going to have some more wag and wheel butt. Another strawberry in the hot chocolate. It's really surprising how much that little tea light candle can really heat up that chocolate, because my tongue is burnt. Whoops. 22. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items. I'm gonna have to assume a bit about you now. I like that you're a kind person. What do you like about me? Okay, I'm meant to be an improviser. How can I not come up with anything right now? I think you're a funny person. Wow, okay. I think you definitely give it a go in the kitchen with cooking. Wow, okay, that's not true. But anyway. That's 3. Oh god. Oh, you helped me remember that. I like that you're good at maths, clearly. Most of you are going to be going, that's no. Yeah, okay. And I like that you're clearly got massive wings. I don't know. You drinking a lot of Red Bull or something? Because they're spreading across the entire room. I don't know. Sure, that worked well. You feeling the love yet? 23, how close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood is happier than most other people's? Now here's the thing. Going back to what I was saying earlier, I don't like comparing myself to other people because it only brings me grief. Even though I'm very happy with my life, I might see myself as better off than someone else. That still doesn't make me feel good, you know? And then if you see yourself as worse off, then obviously that's not going to make you feel good either. My family, we're very close. We're not very touchy-feely, like, yeah. Some of this could really be taken out of context. We show warmth and love in our own way. Does that answer the question? Because I want to stop answering now, okay, thanks. But yeah, we're very close. I love my family. I am very grateful for them. Which, if you were listening in earlier, you would already have known that. Seriously. Stop repeating your own questions. 24, how do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Didn't I literally just answer that? I love my mum. I miss her a bit. I'm not going to get emotional again. Damn it. To clarify, she's still very much alive. It's just she's moved into state with Dad, whom I also love quite a lot. And I see there's no father question on his, so come on, people. I love my family. I've already said enough about it, and I don't want to get any more emotional than that, so... I went for a slurp and I inhaled it instead. We're in set 3. Yeah, that's 3 fingers. 25. Make 3 true we statements each. What? For instance, we are both in this room feeling... Well, we're not both in this room though! Okay, we are both currently thinking, what the hell is this video? We're both breathing. Alright, I'm gonna go with my instinct here and say that we're both easily distracted by food. A bit of a shot in the dark, but... 26, complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share... Not this. This is mine. You ain't having none of it. I would like someone with whom I could share adventures with. From your small adventures of like going on a nice walk, conservation parks and stuff like that, to go for a nice walk, to going on camping trips, to going interstate, to maybe eventually when things are safer, traveling overseas with, maybe. I'd like someone that I could partake in adventures. Sorry, whom I could share adventures with. That is my final answer. I'll lock it in. 27. Squeak you chair. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for them to know. I read that the wrong way around, where it was if you're going to become partners with your close friend, and I was like, some friendships can just be friendships. It doesn't all have to be romantic relationships. This question's kind of messing with my head, because if I was to be in a relationship with someone, we'd need to be friends as well, because a friend is someone who you enjoy being in the presence of. This isn't even alcohol. I would hope that my partner is my friend, otherwise that's not going to be a good relationship. I guess going back to what I said earlier, I would like them to know that they should work on their patience. 28. Tell your partner what you like about them. Oh, they mean partners and you're doing this with someone else and that makes them your partner. Oh, if we were going to be friends, can you be patient with me? Because sometimes things just don't click. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time, saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met. It still sounds artificial, but I honestly really appreciate the fact that you're watching this video. Like, that means a lot to me, because I enjoy making these videos, but ultimately I want to be doing it so that I can entertain people. By allowing yourself to be entertained, I guess you're helping out with that. Hopefully you're entertained. 29. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life. How about right now? This is meant to be a bit of a review of me eating all this stuff as well. Oh, my eyeball. I feel embarrassed, so I'm sharing it. 30. When did you last cry in front of another person? Maybe a week or two ago? And by yourself like 10 minutes ago? Next question. 31. Tell your partner something that you like about them already. Have you hit the like button? I really like that. 32. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? Like most of these questions. I would say death, but I do have a messed up sense of humor. Kind of depends who you're joking with as well. Everyone has their own personal traumas and triggers. You definitely don't want to joke about that with them. Not only will they not find it funny, but it'll actually bring them distress. But that kind of varies between each person. Obviously, there's generic traumas. Generic traumas? Oh god. You know what I'm trying to say. There's general awful things that I don't want to name, which I feel shouldn't be joked about. Then again, I joke about death, so who knows? 33. If you were to die this evening, oh come on! I take it back. I don't want to joke about death. With no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what do you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet? Oh my god, I would tell the people that I love and care about them. I already tell those people that, but I feel like I don't really tell them enough because I feel like my actions don't always show that I love them. I would probably regret not telling them that more. Even though I do tell it to them a lot, I don't know, let's keep this light-hearted. 34, your house containing everything you own catches fire. You know what, mate? Give me a break. I'm trying to enjoy a Valentine's date here. After saving your loved ones and pets, oh, at least they gave me some pets. That's nice. You have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be and why? We're thinking just exclusively material item. What would I save? I'd probably save my hard drive. That has all of my footage from family holidays. So that has a lot of memories on it, a lot of my projects and a lot of my unfinished projects. So once I like rebought everything, I would still be able to continue on with hobbies. That's one of my worst nightmares, thinking about everything just catching on fire. Thanks for that. Next question. 35. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why? Can I just say this video is not going to plan? I think the answer is I don't think I need to get into that more. Literally anyone's death, anyone that I know, I'd find that distressing. Why would you want me to think about that? You better be in love with me right now. Okay, last question. 36. My favourite number. 6 times 6 is 36. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how they might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to you how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. Well, I refuse to get any more deep and personal than I already have. Sorry if that's blocking the love, but my god, this is not going to plan. One problem that I face is outros. What a good segue. I'm not ready to end the video yet though, because I've barely eaten any of this stuff. I'm squishing the marshmallow, which is a bad idea because it's making a lot of mess, but it's... Oh! I inhaled it. Stuck on my finger. It's just so soft and yummy. For me, problem I face is coming up with outros for my videos. Which you're probably already aware of. If not, feel free to watch literally any of my other videos and you will see what I mean. As you can tell, this is extremely distressing to me. This is really, really yummy. This is delicious. Thank you to Totally Vegan by Charlie for supplying the goods. As I said, link in the description down below. Very good chocolate, very delicious. I'm coming across as aggressive right now. That's not the intended emotion. I would say thank you to the 36 questions, whoever came up with those, for falling in love, but I don't know if I feel like thanking them. So, well, are you in love? I'll settle for a like. Of course I'm going to sell out right at the end. Now I've come to one of my most deep, most personal problems, which is coming up with an outro. So, bye!